Hello, Sharknado Mock Modders. So, I know it's been a while, and life gets to you, but I wanted to show off a latest build and such that I'm starting tonight. So, this build is called Hidden Side, and it's actually the boat's, actually, what's the official title on this one? It's set number 70419. Wreck Shrimp Boat. Now, this set's been out for quite a while, and they retired the Hidden Side theme sets back in 2020. And of course, you know, I didn't start collecting Lego until late last year, and so I didn't really know any of these sets until now, recently. And I built my first one over here, which was the Newberry Subway set over here, and I built that one last night, and I fell immensely in love with it. It has a lot of great tricks and such like that. It's not building, but a lot of interactive features and such. But I'll explain that one in the next video. But the cool thing about it is the fact that you interact it with an app and gameplay and all that. And I played with the app on that set and had a lot of fun. So I decided to go and get another set. Now is my mission. I'm going to actually try to get all the sets. There's some poly bags that go with it too and such like that, so you can interact. But the basic storyline is the town of Newberry is haunted, and there's a set of paranormal investigators, a couple of kids, an inventor and such like that, and they basically just go out and try to clear the town out. And the cool thing is you have the same set of characters, but they're always in some sort of different clothing and such like that. So they're always ever changing. So, but onto this one, it's called the Wreck Shrimp Boat. And so I'm just going to build it as we go along. And you have some really cool looking characters in here. And that's one of the reasons I was interested in building this one. And so we're going to start. And we'll go from there. Oh, and one of the other cool things that I liked is the fact there is a ghost dog. I haven't got his name yet. I think it's Spencer. The app and the game actually tells all the characters, and there's actually a Wikipedia on all the characters too, and all the ghosts and all that stuff. So there's some cool stuff about this system. There is so much backstory on this. So my nesting partner, I decided that when we build our bigger city and we lay everything out, we are definitely going to include Newberry into it, but we're going to call it something else. But we're definitely going to add a little paranormal experiences. I mean, one of the things I plan to do is get the Ghostbusters vehicle and the firehouse down the way and everything. And so, and I posted my first set on a Facebook page last night, and somebody says, "Wouldn't it be the coolest thing to have the Hidden Side, the Scooby-Doo team, and Ghostbusters all have a crossover?" And I'm like, that is one of the coolest things I would think of to have. And I think that would be an awesome thing to have at the same time. So, alright, so first of all, here's the dog. Look at that guy. He's so adorable. And I've seen actually some people taking the dog and actually put him with Jack Skellington and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Because he's just perfect looking. Look at him. He's really adorable. So, I'm going to set him to the side right there. Now, look for the guy. And we got the guy here real quick. And his hat. His device that goes with him. Okay, found his body. Now, like I said in my previous videos, it's always great to have a sorting bin, which I've done here. It makes it easier for finding parts. And let's see, there's his legs, and I found his head. Okay. And then throw his body back into the thing. Now, like I said, one of the things that attracted me about this set was the fact that the parts are very unique for the minifigures. I've actually found the inventor as a loose minifigure, JB Watts as the character's name. And I actually thought the character was awesome looking. She actually drives my RV. And I actually decided I'm going to actually include the RV as part of this whole entire setup, even though it's not part of the setup. So I think it's just inventiveness. So okay, so here's the guy. There's his face. He looked all all scared and everything like that. Now the printed pieces I enjoyed was the fact that they have a ghost detector cell phone type thing. Let's see if I can get a good picture of this. There you go. See, each one's different. In the other set, there's a orange one and such. Now, headpieces. I like the fact that its hoodie has a headpiece attached to a baseball cap, and it looks really cool. And so I'm just going to put them off to the side now with this ghost detector with the dog. And we'll get started on building things. This one actually has an alligator in here. And tail goes in, and there's actually a pin that connects to the alligator's tail. That's not the pin I'm looking for. This is the dark. There's two dark blue ones in here. Make sure it's the right one I need. There we go. Tail goes swishy swishy. Ooh, look at the alligator. Look at the printing on the eyes. These teeth are sharp, dude. I mean, literally, these teeth are pretty sharp. But that's pretty cool. Tail goes swishy swishy. That's a pretty cool item. Now, another unique feature came with a canoe. So let's start building with the canoe. Okay. Whoop. Little tiny things fly everywhere if you're not careful. Okay, like that, and there should be a oar in here. Yep, there is. Okay. Okay. All those parts go to the side. Now we start building. Okay, so one of the cool aspects about these sets is the fact that they have these things called, I like to call them A-frames. I don't know what they're actually called because they pretty much look like an A-frame. But they use them a lot in their building designs, which I thought was really cool. Because I haven't really come across much sets that actually use these A-frames for things. But apparently these guys use them a lot in their builds. The Subway set actually uses two A-frames that actually connect them to make them look that weird 45-degree angle system that they're built on like that. And it looks like they're doing the same thing here with this system. So, let's see, I need... Go like that. And go like that. You know, it depends on how things come in a box. You know, your instructions could be flat, like completely flat, or it could be like mine where it's bent, and you just got to basically put a weight on it so you can mess with it while you're putting things together and talking to. I'm talking on the on the phone, talking to the camera and such like that. That way that everything doesn't just whoop up and fly away. Yeah, foop up is a technical term. Okay. See, that piece goes off to the side. There's a lot of side build here. Interesting. Now, like I said, the place is supposedly haunted, the town, and so there's a lot of hidden, that's why I call it hidden side features. So you see a lot of things in the game, but then there's a lot of stuff that's built into the sets that make it hidden features. Like on, well, I'll explain the Subway one later, but on this one, You know, it basically, you have hidden monsters, basically. And this is one thing I liked about the minifigures, is the infected minifigures actually have extra pieces to them that make them look infected. Be it ectoplasmic slime, extra head piece, so you can make them look ghoulish. So if you like Halloween stuff, this would be like a really, really cool thing to have. That's why I was surprised when they ended the line. And, you know, I talked to my, the owner of the toy store, I mean, not the toy store, but the little brick shop that I always go to. And he explained to me that it wasn't a really big sell. And the reason being, he thinks, is because the way the box was designed, like I showed you the box, it really didn't give a whole lot of emphasis on what the play was, of exactly what this was conveying as what you're building and such like that, and the app and everything like that to make it multiplayer and to get more involved with it and such like that, to get your friends involved with it, and just overall have a great time with your friends. Because the game actually is multiplayer. You can either do it yourself or have your friends involved with you and play with you, and just basically just get up scores and everything like that, and try to beat each other's high scores as much as possible. Alright, so this now goes like this. And so, I guess it only ran for a couple of years and the set's discontinued. So right now at the time, they're actually pretty decently priced still to get them, even though they're retired. But they are going to go up a little bit more because, well, like I said, the figures are kind of unique. And parts in the sets are unique. Because, yeah, I keep referring back to the Subway set because that's what I've opened and played with so far. Like the leaf parts or tree parts, like these tree parts here. In the Subway set's actually a light blue, which is very rare to find. More like an aquamarine type looking color, which is interesting. And so, let's see, that goes there. That goes there. Okay, this one's an interesting piece here. And since these have hidden features in them, the mechanics of building them is a little bit different than regular straight builds, which I thought was interesting because, like I said, building the Subway one was an interesting build, and it was really cool. There was hidden mechanics on building it and such. Okay, now let's... Okay, turn this over. Okay, I need more side building. So take this, and then you're taking this piece like so, and then this piece like so. Okay. Okay, now we're back to where we were. See, so snot building. So it shows you how to do snot building. So do that interesting with the one piece and stuck it on. So now you have a snot bricks design there, which is interesting. And then on this one, okay, so I need to take one piece, put that in the center here. Fumble fingers. Like so, and that like so. As you can already tell, it's starting to look like some kind of mouth, which I thought was interesting. So, even though the place is supposed to be haunted, the town and everything like that, there actually seems to be possessed buildings to make it look monstrous. So not only do you have entities that are and you know, possessing people like ghosts and such like that, now you actually have haunted places that actually are possessed, I guess you would call it. So it just makes it more scarier looking. It's like you said, you have special printed pieces that are hard, that do not come in other sets, and this is one of them. Because you get a pair of eyes in this set, which is really cool. I was going to drop them everywhere. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? So it makes it look really, really scary. Now, take these side pieces, slip them in like that. Other side piece, slip it in like that. Then you take your A-frame piece that you were building, you slip it in like that, and woo! So you're going to see how the mechanics are going to work on this thing later, once everything gets put together. Oh, if you're wondering what this paperweight thing that I'm using, this is actually my homemade build Ecto containment unit I built for Ghostbusters. See, you actually put the trap in there, go up there, and this is your switch to go from green to red. So I just built it on a whim one day, just because it was fun. It was a short build. I actually think I have it in one of my videos back earlier videos. So yeah, feel free to review back and take a look. I think you guys will enjoy it. Oh yeah, it's when I was building Ghost Trap. And then I went, oh yeah, and then here's this. I built it for a friend. Okay. Now, see, look at this. This is an interesting green color. And then that, and then take this piece. Now remember I always said count your studs in, and then make sure you're facing your pieces in the right direction. So this was 3 in, and then 1 over, and it matches to the colors. So there you go. And then this is a left piece. There it is. One round, flat, 2x4. Okay, remember the dreaded reddish brown pieces I always talk about? Just keep an eye on those, because remember, like I said in the past, those have a tendency to crack and break if you're not careful with those things. I'm excited to see what this is going to turn out to be. Let's see. This over here. This pin piece. Now, remember I said in reference, there's always if you ever have a specialized technique piece, there's always going to be a graph piece right here that shows you how large the graph piece is, so you know how big your pin is going to be, and you can lay it down to figure it out, the size and everything. So that way you're never grabbing the wrong size. Okay. Remember I said, always count your stud pieces. Looks weird, but that's how it's supposed to go in the picture. Grab your greenery. Always make sure you have the right one, because there's a big one and there's a small one. So look at how big your greenery is to your small one. This goes over. See how far does it go in? Oh. Always make sure you're actually looking at the right way of the picture. It actually goes above, not below. Take another piece that goes over here. Okay. Pay attention again to how things are going. So the pictures aren't very clear about where this goes. So this is why you have to pay attention to your markings. So see, in the picture it shows the gray slope here, shows the two browns, but then it doesn't show there's an actual spot that's open in the back. So you have to pay attention and count your slots. I mean your studs in. So 2 in, there's your gray slope, then there's your 2 brown, and there's your opening in the back. If not, you'd miss that completely, and then you would have to redo and take everything apart. Because you're like, everything's not matching. You're like, darn it, it's not matching. Oh, okay, so there's the mechanics. Okay, see this? Then it goes like this. And look, it looks like a regular rock piece. Isn't that cool? And then you open it up and there's your monster face. But when it's down, it looks like a regular rock piece. That's pretty cool. There's your mechanics right there. Okay. That requires one above, and this requires right behind. Okay. Instructions a little tricky on that one. There's that, and then there's that. Put that off the side. Go build other pieces. This box actually has 3 bags, so there's a little bit more of a build into this one today, at this time around. Oh, I don't have any extra pieces this time on this one. In this bag, anyways. Okay. Alright, I said always count inward. That's what that's what it looks like it wants me to do. And now, some kind of bog monster tree or whatever. And this one. Okay, I'm guessing it goes that way. And then this one goes up here. Like so. And this goes over the top of that. And that's the end of bag 1. Hey, look, I do get extra parts. They gave me an extra eyeball. That's awesome. So. Alright, let's go to bag 2 now. So yeah, I only took 30 minutes for bag 1. That's not bad. First I was going slow and steady on this one. I gotta take my time on building. Ooh, I can see some cool elements in this one, in this bag already. Alright, let's build the girl. Okay, cool thing is her head element is different than the one I have in the other set, which is really awesome. She has really cool purple hair. I like the styling on her outfit. See? Beanie cap and everything like that. On the other set, she's actually wearing a headset that's on top of her hairpiece and everything. And so... let's see. And so, like I said, her detector is different. Like I said, it's orange colored. And so, see, look how cool that is. So, I like they're cell phone based looking, but they're more modernized than the Ghostbusters setup. So, but that's pretty cool. Okay, now we get to the bad guy, or the possessed people. So this is the Fisherman Dude. So he comes with 2 heads and really cool app pieces there. So let me show you. So he comes with his regular head, like so. And then he also comes with, should be in here. There it is. Quite honestly, I'd rather pose them with these bad guy heads than the other ones. They come with the possessed look, which I really think is an awesome design pieces with these guys. I don't know if they glow in the dark, but it'd be kind of cool if they did. But how menacing does he look like that? Look at that, with the ectoplastic tentacles and everything like that coming out of him. This is just a really cool minifigures that come with these hidden sight sets. And quite honestly, these extra heads, I just throw them into my mini collection figure set of extra body parts and everything like that, just so I can use them later for other things. Because I like to keep everything else the way they are. Okay, so now let's start building the ship. That's what it looks like I have here, is a ship. So, let's start with the main body part. And I have that. I have this. I have to use something to hold this thing down. There you go, hold. That's gonna hold. There we go. Now, the interesting thing about Lego is that when they have parts they really don't need to anybody's really going to see, they use whatever color that comes with. So there's pink, because well, they really don't think anybody's going to see it. Okay, so now sticker time. Cool enough, this is a big enough surface, I don't need to put this on anything to hold it in place. But it's still kind of hard to do because there is no defining area to the surface on. You just have to take a gander guess of how it's going to go on. That's the only downside. And plus being clear, it's even worse. Yeah, that one's a little off, but oh well, the universe still likes me. That's close enough. Seriously, that one's free floating. Okay. And then you put this back over here like so. I figure since I have blue trans blue base plates, I'm going to use these for. I'm going to use them to put this on the water. Basically, I think that'll look pretty cool. Let's see. See interesting, unique elements here. These pieces right here, usually you see them in the Star Wars starship designs, but that's how they get on here, be part of the boats. And it's actually a nice two-tone look to them too. Boat building 101, folks. Okay, now we go on the underside. And then you flip it back over. And put these 1x2 bracket pieces on the edges here. And so we need the bow of the ship right there. And with this part, Right there. And this part goes right there. Okay. Then see foam green right there. And we need one facing this way, and one by one bracket with a hole that way. Okay. And one grill. Like I said, the interesting colors. You don't see these grill pieces in this light sand green, whatever you want to call it, color scheme. It's rare. Now let's see. These. See number one. Where did I put them? Oh, there it is. See number one sticker piece. Okay, this is where it gets kind of tricky. So you got to go the method I was saying, where you stick it on something large, and then you learn to lay it down like so, and you pluck it off, and you lay it like that. And then repeat, rinse for the other side. Like I said, you take something, you lay it on top like this, so you don't screw it up. Grab number 5. And ta-da! There you go. Now you take, that piece goes there, steering wheel, wherever it may be, there it is. I like the fact that they actually put a lot of standing areas for playability here. Because see, that's a standing area, and then that's a standing area for your minifigures. So that's pretty cool. Okay, here comes some really cool pieces. I'm going to pause this because this is going to take 8 times to build this. I'm basically adding life preservers onto the side of the boat, and it's done 4 times So I'm just going to pause and do Lego magic. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So that's why I had to do 4 times on the life preservers and 4 times on the red dots. I have no idea what the red dots are for, but they look adorable. So, okay. And then, oh, no, spoke too soon. Now I gotta do hooks on these things. Spoke too soon. Interesting how these are going to work out. Okay, so 8 hooks. Next, smokestack on the side, the boat. And bars. Make the rails so nobody falls off the boat. So there you go, rails. Need your computer so you don't get lost on the. So this is a modernized boat because you have computers. Oh, got more stickers here. So, these pieces. Number 11. I like the fact they're making it look really ancient by not discarded or anything like that, but when you peel it off and you put it on the thing, you can see that it's a little weathered looking. So it's like, oh, okay, so it looks kind of ancient. Yeah, these were a lot easier to go on than my other ones. That's kind of scary. So you can see, maybe. Yeah, see. And then, let's see. Next ones. More stickers. Okay. Number 8. Oh, you got to put on the other one on the back side. Interesting. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this one was pretty interesting. They wanted you to put a sticker on one side on this tile, but then they wanted you to put a sticker on the back side of the brick and everything like that. And then place it on the front of the ship, like so. And there you go. I think I've misplaced the sticker just a hair, but I don't think anybody really gonna care. And then stick this over here. Sure, I'm still in. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm still in view here. I'm curious to see what other features they have on this boat, since I already showed you what the rock formation is going to do on this other part. Everything like that. Looked interesting. Okay, now let's do the window. Oh, that's interesting. I want you to put a sticker on the window. Huh. Oh, they want to have you put a cracked screen on the window. Ah, interesting. You really want to make sure this boat looks desolate. Oh, this is a pain in the tush on this one. Nope, that did not go well. Yeah, I don't think I can get this one off and replace it. Woohoo, by the luck of gods, I did it. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, golden rule, folks. Don't do this inside the frame. Do it outside of the frame. Okay, it'll be a pain in the ass trying to do it inside the frame. There you go. It's inside the frame. Don't do it outside the frame. I mean, don't do it inside the frame. Do it outside the frame. Put the sticker on outside the frame. Okay, same thing on the other ones. So number 4 is going to go on that side. There is no way to put this on a bigger frame and attach the stickers on like I was showing you with the other method, because there's no holding pattern for this stuff. You're just gonna have to wing it and do your best. And the sad thing is, the sticker's not even the right is the same size as the friggin' window. They're slightly smaller, so that makes it even worse when you're trying to put it on there. You're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna actually get it the right size, and it's not even the right size. Okay. Oh, come on. You're just being lazy now, Lego. I have these pieces in friggin' screen print. You want me to put them on... You want me to put the stickers on them? At least you can do this. You can put a little pin on the back side of these things and then put the sticker on them. But this is just sheer laziness on this part. So I have these parts in screen print. Watch that out. Yeah, I'll find them in a hurry because I'm doing video filming. Either way, I have these things on screen print. That's why I think it's kind of lazy to have me putting these things, stickers on these things. Okay, that's taken care of. Next part is up here, and the rounded corners. And that's a pretty good sized tall boat here. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so there's a little tiny shrimp logo. Yeah, look at it. First try, I think I actually got it pretty spot on. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's put that back together. Thank God it's Lego. This on top, on the side. Okay. Now we're on to bag 3. Yay! Let's go to bag 3 now. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the back half of the boat. Oh, first of all, apparently I got another. Oh, yeah, I have another figure. This is cool. I'm guessing this is just the bystander dude going, oh my god, his buddy got his thing possessed. Okay, so okay. Spectre looking green here on the side of the boat. Dark goes across the top. So goes this way, and this one goes this way. Okay. Let's see what else is next here. Oh, flip to the bottom. This in here in the front. Side. 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 And side. Cool. Okay. Flip it back over. blue, and one white venting piece. Okay. Let's see. And then we take two blue pieces. And one tip. Over here on the side here. White brown. White brown in front. So, and then now we get a little more complicated here. As it looks like. Okay, so okay. Piece right here in front, like so. And two of these. Like so. Always follow the pictures. Once that's completed, got two brown pieces on the side here. That's the external bow pieces. Once that's done, then you grab gray pieces, put them over here and here. And then a long brown piece to go across here, like so. Light green is here. So, oh cool, another standing point piece. Like I said, this set actually likes to put a lot of pieces where people can stand. I like that. Next we have a shrimp container, I'm guessing. It's right in the center there. And after that, we have, let's see, brown snap brick. Goes right here. Okay. Okay. Snap bricks again. That's my partner sneezing. Okay, this is where it gets funky because in the game, once you download, you'll see it. It's actually pretty cool. Blue. When you're playing the game, they actually have you spin a little wheel thing that helps you look for certain items in the game. And this is what I'm building. On the subway, it's this little turntable right here. Apparently on this one, it's this thing. And what's hilarious in the game, they call that red. That's not red. That's like orange well, to me it looks orange. It could be like a salmon, just sort of a red, but I don't know. To me, it's just hilarious that they call it red when I don't think it's red. Take this. Let's see. It's hard to spin, but the game recognizes the color when you spin it around and everything like that. So it's an interesting game mechanics, nonetheless. Hard to find the colors. Okay, what next? Okay, so engine cover goes up here. Now this one's relatively easy to put the thing on, because it's already mounted, and it's triangular, so it goes one way, and there you go. I don't know what they're trying to achieve with this. It's supposed to go into the thing there. Okay, so apparently the way that it looks on the gameplay, you can see over here on the mapping, you either have it as one whole ship, you can play it that way, or you can split it apart and you put part of the ship on this part of the reef and on this part of the reef, and then you can actually act like the I guess the monster opens his mouth wide and is attacking and taking parts of the ship off, because that's what it looks like. Is like this thing splits like so, monster has. How the heck does that work? I guess you can show it like that. So, and you can have the kid in the canoe coming upon it. I don't know where she'd be at, but you have this. Then you have this guy wanting to fight off everybody in the universe, and this poor guy sitting here going, "Oh my God, help me, Lord! I'm on this boat and I can't help it. It's rocking everywhere." And this guy's sitting here going, "Arr, I'm gonna take everybody down." Maybe technically she could be back here helping this guy out, trying to save him, getting him off the boat and everything like that, and he's just coming up on the river. I'll try not to get eaten by the massive creature. So, but there's that hidden side. So it can be displayed as like I said, as two pieces or as one whole piece where the ship's all together and everything like that. And you know, you can play it around, puttering with the ship and everything like that. You can have it either the ship's in other direction, or you can have it like this where they're just spinning around in place where the monster's messing with them, and this guy's just like, "Oh my God," trying to save everybody. You can have the crocodile come up right behind them, or the alligator trying to bite the boat and all that. So there's a lot of play possibilities, and that's not including the game itself. So that's what I like about the theme, is the fact that there's a lot more playability compared to the other sets and everything like that on the theme itself. So I'm definitely going to find a way of introducing this into with Ghostbusters and making it like these guys, like the next gen or something like that, and the Ghostbusters coming to system and all this. But please like, comment, subscribe. Any other questions? You know, if you like to see more of this set, I will put more up once I get them. I'm definitely going to be collecting all of them. It's just going to take time. But yeah, I'm definitely having a lot of fun with these things. So have fun, keep tweaking, keep building, get better, and talk to you all later.